Good evening. Welcome to e-rev's coverage of Cal 8v8. Tonight we have TG7th versus Massive Unit. And in this match we have Daddy Fat Sacks, one of the e-rev casters playing for Massive Unit, and Bamando, also a caster, playing for TG7th. So you're just going to be having me and Limek tonight. We're actually going to get him to talk. Say hello, Limek.
Hello guys, hopefully it won't be too bad with me talking too much. I know last time I was told I was talking too much and people liked it better when I didn't talk, but I guess we're in a tough spot tonight with two of our casters in the match, so it should be interesting from that point of view. And we can start by looking at the quick look at the map overview. It's going to be Belgrade, and I think I have the wrong map overlay saved. Give me a second there. Cornut, take it up.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we've already got Daddy Fat Sacks wearing the tag of Iron Man. So I think he's gonna want this Iron Man for this match. But just from that right there, I think he's a candidate for the douchebag award. I mean, you know, that is a Daddy Fat Sacks award there. So he's definitely a candidate there. It looks like both teams are ready. We're just really waiting on Limek to get that map overlay for Belgrade.
Well, we could skip that for tonight. I'm pretty sure all of our viewers are pretty familiar with this map already. So we can go live as soon as you can tell them we're ready. And we can talk a little bit more about the map at halftime or the bracket for that matter as well.
I'll just do a quick, I'll just talk about it real quick. I'm sure everybody knows Belgrade, but you know, you have PAX spawning at Pond, and you have EU spawning at Playground. Those are both uncappables, and then you have three cappable flags in the middle: Statue, Comm Tower, and Ruin. So really this is an infantry map. I mean, neither team can be capped out. It's going to be a lot of fighting in those three cappable flags. So I'll let them know that we're ready to go live. Just one second.
Yeah, one thing I find about this map is that a lot of the teams do a musical flag where as soon as somebody's got the bleed, if there's a major push on one of their flags, they simply push on the other flag that the other team is leaving behind that's closest, and just to maintain that bleed going.
Yeah, that's one good thing about Belgrade is there is always a bleed. I mean, once the flags are capped, I mean, whoever has two of those cappable flags, or, you know, even if they somehow manage to get all three of them, there is going to be a bleed on the other team. So, you know, this is a fairly fast match. You know, it's a lot of action. So we'll see if Limek can keep up with it, you know, trying to also talk as well. Looks like they don't. Yeah, I think both teams are ready, so we should be going live here any second. But yeah, there is a walker for both sides on this map. We can't forget that. I mean, you know, there's a lot of infantry battle, which, you know, Massive Unit is known for. But there is also walkers on both sides, and I believe they also have some of the fast attack vehicles. So, I mean, you know, they'll be able to get around, and, you know, it looks like we're going to go live in about 10 seconds. I'll be taking PAC, and Limek will be taking EU. And we are live. It looks like we have a squad pushing to Ruin right now for Massive Unit. It looks like the Walker and Commander are going to sit there at Ruin. Actually, the Walker did just turn around, and we actually have a huge presence from Massive Unit at Statue. It looks like the Walker's actually kind of just hanging back at Pond, but it looks like there is going to be a battle here at Statue now. We have a huge TG7th presence. They came and cleared off Massive Unit from the flag, but Massive Unit is fighting back. It looks like two of TG7 still alive, three Massive Units, so we'll see how this goes. It looks like Massive Unit won this encounter, so they most likely will get the Statue flag. It was definitely a good try by TG7. But it looks like Massive Unit will start off with the bleed, but ticket count now 96-95 in the favor of Massive Unit. Is TG7th organizing a push right now, Limek?
Well, right now they're just forming up in between those two big buildings here. We got the Walker Liramian, I think his name is, and Santa is the squad leader, letting his guys push in on Rune.
Wow, it looks like TG7th now has both walkers, and they're sitting there over by statue, and they just took out Chaos Ranger. It was Liramanian. Oh, we didn't even go off over the roster today, so I didn't get those names ready. We'll go over the roster.
It seems Zupi has taken the walker and he's taking it back to his main, which is a very good thing to do. I'll put MU at somewhat of a disadvantage on this map.
Yeah, Massive Unit lost their walker, and now TG7th has just captured Ruin, so they do have the bleed on Massive Unit. Massive Unit still holding on to the lead. Or actually, you know what, just got tied up, 87-87. TG7th has a huge presence there at Ruin, and their walker defending Comm Tower. So this isn't going to be really hard for Massive Unit to try and stop this. It actually does look like we do have one Massive Unit member. It looks... Who is that? That is Smoke, I believe, is on Ruin flag right now. Captain is almost neutral, and he did get it neutral. And it looks like they are going to get this flag back. So Massive Unit does have the bleed once again on TG7. Ticket count now 82-80 in the favor of Massive Unit, and they still have the bleed. But TG7 is making another push. Oh, daddy, Fat Sacks taking out the walker. But we do have a TG7th presence going for Ruin again, but it looks like Massive Unit has set up a defense, so we'll see if they succeed here. There is 4 TG7th infantry members and a 5th one that just spawned in on their way. They do outnumber Massive Unit 5-4. Massive Unit doing a good job so far with defending Ruin, but TG7th still pushing strong. TG7 getting those revives, much needed revives. They were almost taken out by Massive Unit there at the Ruin, but they got 3 revives, and some of those guys that they picked up are actually on the radius right now of the Ruin flag, so we'll see if they can hold it. They did get it neutralized, but we have Willy Weed getting a double frag kill. We'll see if TG7 can keep their guys alive. They do have orbital dropping on them right now. And Jera taking out, let's see, Jonin. There's still a TG7th presence. 3 members. They just got the revives. Good job by TG7th. But it isn't over yet. Massive Unit does have them outnumbered. And it looks like Massive Unit won that battle. TG7th isn't going to get ruined this time. That was a good battle there, though.
Yeah, it looked like it was dead, and they had a lot of revives by TG7. I was quite amazed by that.
Yeah, they definitely got a lot of revives. The flag is still neutral, and we do have more of TG7th. Actually, they were just taken out. We had some more TG7th members pushing onto Ruin, but they didn't seem to make it. So right now, Massive Unit does have the bleed again in their favor. They're holding on to Ruin and Statue. Ticket count now 67-55. Bleed still on TG7th. I can't see where TG7th is right now, but I'm sure they're pushing, and it is a good time because Massive Unit is pretty spread out.
Well, their squad leader is pushing towards Statue. He's got 3 other guys with him, and one other guy covering from the west. But
yeah.
They're getting some resistance right there.
Yeah, it does also look like Massive Unit has a walker going to meet them, but I'm not sure if they'll even need the walker because it seems Ninja and Smoke are pretty much handling it themselves. Yeah, the TG7th Walker is still up, but he's kind of on his own right now, and we do have the massive unit Walker there at statue, so there is going to be a Walker battle soon, I'm sure. And it has started, but it looks like TG7's Walker's just kind of taking cover in the trees, popping out, firing a few shots here and there. TG7th does need to get another flag. I mean, they're still on the bleed. They're down. See, TG7th has 43 tickets to massive unit 60, and that lead is just gaining. So TG7th is going to need to do something. And it looks like they might actually take their Walker and get on Ruin flag. Actually, no, he walked right through Ruin and was taken out by Chaos with the RDX. You know, as I say that, it looks like there's a huge present from TG7th at the statue, and they have neutralized the flag, but there is rockets flying. We'll see if they'll be able to get this. They do need it because the bleed is on them right now. I mean, they're down 16 tickets, but if they can get this flag and stop that bleed, or, you know, in return put the bleed on massive unit, and man, looks like massive unit stopped the push. TG7 almost had that flag up. I mean, it was up about a half second away, and massive unit was able to stop them. But as I say that, it looks like TG7 is making another push, and there's only one massive unit member left on the flag. So TG7 might actually still be able to get this statue. This battle is not over. Looks like Chaos Ranger was the member from massive unit still there at statue, but he was taken out. So TG7 has gotten the flag up there at statue. They do have the bleed on massive unit right now, but they are still down by 15 tickets. Ticket count is 49 to 34 in the favor of massive unit. And as I say that, we have Smoke and his squad pushing on to Comm Tower right now. I'm not sure. Ooh, RDX by Lyra, whatever his name is, but it looks like he was revived there. Massive unit has a good chance of getting this Comm Tower flag. Yeah, but Mando running in there.
Mando was trying to stop that, but he couldn't do that. I think his high ping broke.
Yeah, he ran in there looking confused, and the guy that took him out was able to get that Comm Tower flag up. So TG7th now, once again, they are down, but it looks like they're pushing from their main there at Playground onto Comm Tower, which they do have one member. It looks like a second one, or no, the second one's just laying there dead. Looks like TG7's push there at Comm Tower was ended there. So massive unit holds on to the bleed, and as I say that, watching that action at Comm Tower, it looks like massive unit may actually end up capping all. The statue is still neutral. Looks, I believe it's Bamando that's the commander. Is Bamando commanding over there?
I'm not sure. I'd have to.
Oh, you know what? He was just taken out. He was just taken out, so yes, he was the commander. I just seen the white dot flashing from Van Duren's spot, so I assumed it was Bamando, and yes, Bamando was taken out there at statue. Ticket count now 37 to 11, down 25 tickets. Massive unit still has the bleed on TG7th. I think it's a little too late to win this, but now they're going to try to salvage as many tickets as they can in case this does go into a third round. Looks like we have a pretty strong push from TG7th here at Ruin. I mean, they know that it's probably over, but you know they're going to go out fight and try to take as many of massive unit tickets as they can with them. Nice Chaos Ranger with the Jihad Mobile, running it into a group of infantry and taking everybody out. Nice Jihad Mobile there. Looks like we do have TG7's Walker at Comm Tower, but he does have an orbital dropping on him. And that does come to an end with the ticket count. 34 to 0. Massive unit winning that one. So for massive unit, we had Jera going 19 and 8, Crazy Legs 14 and 13, Daddy Fat Sacks 18 and 12. He almost medaled. All right, Fatty. Willy Weed 14 and 1, and well, actually I'll go over everybody since we didn't do rosters there at the beginning. We had Smoke going 11 and 9, Ninja 9 and 10, Chaos Ranger 15 and 5, and Van Duren, the commander, combined score of 42. What do we have over there at TG7th? Actually, you know what? I'll cover that too. You can set up whatever you got to do, Limek. We had Ultra Blue going 7 and 11, Pablo 11 and 11, Tybolt 11 and 9, Jonan 11 and 12, Santa 10 and 6, Zoopy 8 and 10, and oh man, what is his name? Lyramian? I'll call him Lyra. Lyra 8 and 6, and Bamando combined score of 18. So if you want to send is the time, you can get me on IRC at #E-rev or Xfire, CORNUT, Cornut. And I'll go see if we have any shout outs right now.
Meanwhile, I'd just like to remind people that we're going to have a second cast after this one. We're going to have Rubik's versus SFR. Interesting match again for TGL 8v8 on the map.
It doesn't look like I have any shout outs yet. Let's see how long it's going to be before we go live again.
If we have a quick look at the bracket for TGL 8v8, we can see we have Team Rubik's and Strike Force Rangers going tonight, all these matches tonight on Belgrade. TG7, which is Massive Unit, which we're watching right now, and Next Generation Armory is taking on the Armory, and K-Tanks By is going against Origin.
Hey, you know, one thing I really love Belgrade because, you know, there is no turtling. If you turtle, you lose. So, I mean, that's one thing I love, that there's always a bleed. And it looks like we are going live. Yeah, I'd have to say Belgrade and Verdun are my two favorite maps. We had Smoke getting in the walker for Massive Unit. He got stuck on a crate for a minute, but he is on the move again. It looks like both teams, once again, they're going to have a battle here at Statue. TG7th has a huge presence. It looks like Massive Unit just has a car and one infantry. So we'll see how this works out. TG7th, from the looks of it, has the upper hand. But as I say that, here comes Smoke in the walker. And Smoke taking out Tybal and Jonan. Now Massive Unit has a huge presence at Statue and cleared off TG7. That's a good job by Smoke, just coming in there with the walker, cleaning house, and letting them get the bleed. So now they do have the bleed on TG7. Ticket count tied right now, 97-97, but that will be changing soon. It looks like TG7th has brought their walker, looks like, behind Statue. I'm not sure if, yes, he is a squad leader. It's Lyra, but he doesn't have anybody in the squad to use that walker as a spawn point. But we do have an infantry presence on, let's see, it'd be the north end of the flag. Yeah, that infantry, they want to get through, but Smoke is just sitting there with the walker, just not letting them get through. So TG7th is trying.
We do have a push by MU on the Rune.
You know, it doesn't look like Bamando's spotting there. So this is a good time for Massive Unit to push. It doesn't seem that TG7th is aware. Actually, they do have 3 members on the flag now. He must have told him over Ventrilo or something. We do have well, we did. Lyra's actually pushing to comm tower, but once again, you know, he's in a lone squad. I mean, he's a squad leader, but he has nobody with him, and he was taken out. And, you know, he couldn't have anybody spawn on him because, you know, he was the only squad member. You know, with him in that position, you'd think that TG7th would have had some members join his squad and spawn on him, give him a little hand there.
Daddy Fatsack's getting a double kill with the Voss, taken down by Pablo with the Krylov.
Yeah, but Mando's definitely spotting. He's doing a good job spotting for his team, but Massive Unit's just outgunning him right now. I mean, we had Crazy Legs taking out Santa with the Rockets, and then we had Jarrah with the Rockets taking out Ultra Blue. So, I mean, they're just getting outgunned right now. His ticket count's now 86-65 in the favor of Massive Unit. But it does look like TG7th is going to make another push here at Statue. They have a pretty strong presence, and it doesn't look like Massive Unit has much of a presence. It looks like there's a couple guys. But from the looks of it, they're doing a good job defending it. Pablo actually getting a kill, but also a team kill in the process. Looks like he's going to try to get the revives right now, and he is getting them. So TG7th is going to be pushing up to Statue 4 strong right now. No armor to help him, but 4 infantry versus, it looks like, 1 guy from Massive Unit was Crazy Legs, was taken out by Santa with the Rockets. Then Santa taken out Jarrah. We had Chaos taking out Tybal with the C4, but Tybal was revived, and he is on the flag now. Looks like we have 3 of TG7th on the flag and a 4th on the way. So it looks like this flag will get neutralized, but Massive Unit knows they're there. They're going to come in strong. And right as I say that, the orbital's dropping, the rockets are flying, the frags are flying. But it looks like TG7th might get this. Looks like there's only 1 infantry member of Massive Unit there to defend him, and he was taken out. It looks like TG7th is going to get this flag, and they're now going to have the bleed on Massive Unit. Massive Unit still has the lead, 77-55. But with that bleed, I mean, TG7th isn't out of this yet. They can catch up very easily. As I say that, it looks like Bamando is trying to defend Ruin all by himself. It looks like 3 members from Massive Unit are there. 2 on the flag, one of them, a 3rd one on the way. There is rockets flying, but it looks like the flag is almost neutral. And it looks like Massive Unit has
the flag I
captured
was talking about.
Yeah, they have captured the flag. So TG7, they had the bleed, but it was short-lived. Massive Unit, I mean, you know, playing that capture the flag, they were able to cap that ruin flag and get that bleed back. So, you know, their lead is just gaining now, 70-46 in the favor of Massive Unit. And it looks like there's another battle here at Ruin. And so far, it looks like TG7th is winning the battle, but Massive Unit is getting the revives. So, oh, Chaos Ranger with the demo pack taking out Pablo and team killing Crazy Legs. But there is a huge Massive Unit presence now. It looks like TG7th actually almost lost Statue while I was watching that there at Ruin, but they were able to get it back. And this definitely isn't the map that you want to lose all 3 flags on. I mean, if you get pushed into your main, it's pretty much over. Ticket count now 67-36. TG7th needs to do something now. And didn't these 2 teams meet not too long ago, Limek? Do you remember who won that one?
Not that I remember. The last cast we did that I can remember was K-Tank Spy versus...
Oh, that's right. It was KTB. Yeah, it looks like TG7th might. It looks like their squad leader is kind of going towards statue, but he has one of his squad members running towards comm tower. I'm not sure the reason behind that. It looks like he's just kind of going around. It looks like he's trying to take the east way around and go up above comm tower, and he might actually try to sneak through to ruin, possibly. It looks like massive units on him. They're chasing him now. He knows, so it looks like he's going to try to run to ruin and try to help Lyra cap that ruin flag, which Lyra has gotten it neutralized. And it looks like there is no massive unit presence. I mean, this might be a little too late. And you know what? It looks like TG7th only has 2 members defending statue right now, so this is a perfect opportunity for massive unit to go for statue. Ticket count now 56 to 23 in the favor of massive unit, but TG7th does have the bleed. But it might be a little too late, but I mean, if they can hold it for the rest of the game and just not give it back, they will win this. But it looks like massive unit has a walker there at the south end of statue. I'm not sure if he's going to go up or not. What TG7th really needs to do right now is just kind of, set 3 or 4 guys per flag and try to defend it. But as I say that, it looks like a really big push for massive unit of 5 members on ruin right now. So, I mean, there's not really going to be anything they can do to try and stop that. That flag's going to go up so quick, which it did. Massive unit, once again, has the bleed on TG7. And as I say that, massive unit is on statue, and it looks like TG7th, they were focused on defending ruin and just totally left statue and let the walker and 1 infantry from massive unit get on the flag. The flag is now neutral. They may save ruin, but it looks like they are going to lose statue. Wow, Zupi taking out Smoke in the Rorsch. That was not expected. I mean, Zupi was right there, and Smoke just sat there. I mean, he should have heard the little warning that he was locked onto with the Rorsch, but I guess he didn't. Now massive unit does have all the flags. Oh, it looks like TG7th has neutralized ruin once again, but it's definitely too late. Ticket count now 39 to 2. It's definitely a massive unit round. You'd think TG7th would have changed a few things and played a little better that second round, but it seemed that they did better the first round. Alright, so here's the scoreboard here. For TG7th, we had Pablo going 23-7, Ultra Blue 12-10, Tybalt 15-6, but Mando, the commander, combined score of 19. For massive unit, we had Jera going 16-12, Daddy Fat Sacks 15-7, Ninja 12-10, and Bandurin, combined score of 40, is the commander. So, what do you think? Fatty thinks just since he was playing Battlefield and not Lord of the Rings, he thinks that he's supposed to get Iron Man. I'll give him my vote, but what do you think?
I'm not sure. I mean, giving the Iron Man of a match for somebody that doesn't enjoy playing it anymore. Not sure. Did he cast any spells while he was playing?
Well, my thing is there wasn't. I mean, if I had to give it to an actual player, I thought the most entertainment came from Chaos Ranger with his Jihad Mobile. I mean, he was taking out groups of infantry. I mean, he was doing his C4 chucking. From an entertainment standpoint, just kind of like an in-your-face kind of guy was Chaos Ranger. But, So you think maybe we should give it to Chaos and give the douchebag to old Fatty?
Well, I wouldn't give Fatty the douchebag. Well, maybe just on principle, since he is eligible for one as a player. But Chaos, it was really entertaining in the with the RDX, and did a couple of team kills once in a while. But I think when he was trying to get the jihad on the enemy walker, when he didn't have any walkers to target, he would go after infantry, and he was very successful at that. So yeah.
Yeah, if you could hold on for just 1 second. I'll try to get a hold of
Remind you
Chaos.
guys,
Yo.
we have another match coming in about 20 minutes. Rubik's versus SFR, and Daddy Fatsax has just showed up. Will help us cast and maybe relieve me from. Hey, Daddy, how's it going?
Oh, wow. Did you guys give me the douchebag award?
We're considering it. I mean, it's his first time as a player, and this is not a Lord of the Rings match, so.
Ooh, sick burn. You guys should be giving me Iron Man for that.
Well, you know, I actually gave you my vote just because, you know, you sent me like a million X-Fires. You hit me up on IRC. Just give me Iron Man. But you know what? The fact that you came in, you know, you can... Oh, never mind. The fact that you came in with the Iron Man tag and Chaos Ranger was the most entertaining to watch with his Jihad mobile.
Oh, come on. Dude, you didn't see me when they took our walker. You didn't see me take out both walkers in there.
But you should have seen Chaos, man. I mean, he was getting triple Jihad kills.
No, dude. I'm retired and I came in and raped face. I think I should get the Jihad or Iron Man.
Well, Daddy, are you the one that took out the? Because you guys lost your walker at one point, and I missed the part where it got destroyed because I saw. I don't remember who it was that stole it, but they went away to their main with it, trying to secure it and take it away from you guys. But a short time later, you got your walker spawned back.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody must have destroyed
Dude,
it.
that was totally me. They had both walkers in the comm tower. I took out one by running underneath with an NG kit. And then I thought the other one was already down, but Willie called me to spawn on him with Assault. So I spawned Assault, took out their commander, who was Recon. I took his kit, and then RDX the other walker. So, I mean, that was a clutch move right there. I'm not going to lie to you.
You really want that douchebag award, huh?
All right, listen. I just want to let everybody know out there that I'm not just, you know, the ultra sexy, super cool video caster. I'm also a player, you know, like I'm the greatest there ever was. I'm not going to lie to you. I wake up every morning and I piss excellence.
Yeah, well, you know, when you get on my level, you let me know, all right, Fatty? See, I actually retired from something. You know, I was a good player and I retired. You weren't good enough to play. You know, you never got play time.
Oh,
so, you know.
Oh wait, didn't you play for SDN, the team that we beat? I believe I don't know what you retired from, to be honest with you.
Do you remember when you beat SDN? That was when we were, you know, just kind of lost interest. We stopped scrimming. Hey, buddy, you know you played us in our prime. Oh wait,
okay.
You have. We used to scrim you. We stopped scrimming you because we beat you like, you know, 80 or 90 to 0 every time. That's right.
Hey, this is a reality here. It's not your little fantasy world cornet, because I don't ever remember scrimming you clowns. Anywho.
Oh, you did. And I even scrimmed with you guys before. You didn't impress me.
Yeah, I remember you scrimming. Dude, that's when I was new, but I built it up.
Okay, maybe you got better. That's all right though. This isn't a competition.
I know. Look, see, you don't even play anymore, and you just watch me rape face, so I know you love me, Cornet.
Actually, I played a couple matches with United Force. I played their last 2 matches. Tough.
Oh, don't even get me started on that team. Anyways.
Hey, they needed me, man.
Why didn't they just call Anthony?
We play. Hey, you know, that was one player that allowed that, and that player isn't playing with them anymore. So, you know, they're a good group of guys, and, you know, they needed a commander, so I played with them against, I think we played DOD and then TPE. And now I'm retiring from that, too, because I don't like playing anymore. I just like casting.
Anywho, was that a good match though, guys? I didn't really get to watch. I was too busy raping TG7th. But was it? I mean, was it fun to watch? I don't know.
That was all right, but you know, I think you coming in here and just giving yourself the Iron Man.
I didn't give myself the Iron Man. I came in here to get ready to cast for the next match, and I luckily made it in time before we ended the first cast. So.
Well, I was actually gonna try to get Chaos in here, but I guess.
You want me to get Chaos in here?
No, it's cool. He doesn't
Actually, I don't
seem
even
to
have
be
his
on my
X-Fire.
X-Fire, so don't worry about it. Good job, Chaos. You were entertaining.
You're a good kid, Chaos. We love you.
He did have some good kills there. You know, just they're more like the in-your-face kills. Like I loved watching them. I loved following them.
It's because you weren't following me, douchey McDouchebag.
Well, that's because you went in with the Iron Man tag.
Anyways,
But yeah, let's.
next. What's going on?
We need to end this so we can take a break before this next cast.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Come back in about 15 minutes.
How much longer do we have until the next match?
About 15 minutes, and we'll have a Rubik's versus SFR, the winner of which will be going after Massive Unit next week on Tunis Arbor, September 10th. Be there, because we will be. I'm not sure it's going to be between these two guys, or what it's going to be between the winner of NGA, the Armory, or K-Tank Spy, Origin. We'll have more results as the evening progresses. Probably and more certainly during the next cast we'll have the results of those other matches for you. And tune in tomorrow for the 6v6 action, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes.